Hello, good morning. So, working on this model here, I want to export it to Revit. So, you won't see, but off screen, my icons. I don't have Revit 2021, I have Revit 2020. I just haven't upgraded my hard drive yet, and I have a lot of software on, so I need to upgrade my hard drive basically, which will actually be another video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to export this. So let's save it and then export. As you see, I've already done one. I'll just do it again. I'll just call it A. I usually save a date at the end of it. So you can see it's pretty quick down here. It's working away. I have Revit already previously opened. It seems that SMLX file will open up in a previous version, so it doesn't matter that this is 2021 and the Revit's going to be 2020. I guess I was going to say don't quote me on that, but I guess you can quote me on that. So structural template. So basically you're going to go into Revit, you're going to open a structural template. Now you're going to go to your add-ons. If you don't have this add-on, you need to go to the Autodesk App Store and download this, or if you go in here and you type in Autodesk, the desktop app should also have it in here. So if you open this desktop app, you can scroll through what you can download for your computer, which is pretty handy. So what I want to do is Advanced Steel Extension. I want to import, sorry, had a brain fart there. So we want to go this is into my projects folder, and we're going to open this one. We'll open the one we just did. Alright. So while this is trying to transfer it in, it's now checking Revit to see if it has those sizes in it. So we can see we are missing some sizes. So what we need to do is add these. So we can check here, if you can see, you can click, but I do not have the right size beam for this. So what we'll do is load family. You can see this is where you find it. Now, sometimes Revit doesn't come in with all these, and you have to download them online. I think that was a bug in 2020 or 2021, so don't panic if you can't find them. Just Google it and go online, and you'll be able to download all these shapes. So we're looking for beams. So let's go back here. When the beams are going to be in the structural framing, steel, AISC, and these are W shapes. So I want to get 18 by 35. Now you can pick a load of these if you want, but you know, you don't want to overload your program, I guess. So where's my 18 by 35 is there. And I want 12 by 106. Yeah, that's my column. So don't add that here because it's not a beam, it's a column. And I want a 30 by 90. So get your 30 by 90 here. There it is. Then do OK, and then come in here. It'll load them up, and I can see I can do my 30 by 90. So basically it's just mapping these to these other ones. And then for your column, we're going to do load family, and we're going to do column. So we got to go back. So go back to US Imperial, and we're going to go to structural columns, steel. Sorry, I'm actually, while I'm doing this, I'm thinking about where I can find the decking, because I'm not 100% sure where I can find the decking. So 14, see this, see if I do this right now, it's going to bring this section in and it's going to look like this. So basically I want it to look like this. So I want it to look like a W12 by 106. Okay. Now, if you have sections that aren't in the library, you can also create them in Revit. That's a whole other story, creating families. So let's go in here and have a look, see if we can't find any composite floor deck. So let me see where I can find this. I'm sure maybe somebody that's watching this probably knows better than me. So let's just see what we got. Framing, foundation, connections. So there's railings, profiles, maybe it. Furniture. Let me see. Let's see what profiles it's got. Metal deck composite. So the only problem is now I don't know the width of these. I will have to assume it's going to be 3 foot wide, same as what I have. I don't want the dovetail rib. I do want the composite, so let's so it's 3 by 8. So I don't really know why these sizes aren't what I need, right? So I guess this one, 1.5 inch. We do 2 inch by 6. I'll do 2 inch deck by 6. I'm going to assume that the 6 inches is the distance between the high and the low cell, and we'll give that a shot. Maybe wrong, but it doesn't seem to be in here, so let me see. W shapes, concrete rectangular, that's not it. Square. Alright, so that family didn't load for some reason, so let's try it again. So let's see if we can load them all. Alright, so that's not loading, so I don't know what I'm doing wrong there, to be honest with you. So that's something I'll have to fix. So let me see if I try a different deck just to see. Non-composite 2 by 6, okay. That does not show up there either. So I don't know if it's because it's coming in as a beam here that it's only giving me the option for a beam here. So what I'll do is I'll just if I can put nothing in here, I don't want it coming in as a tube. So I don't know if I can clear this off. So what we'll do is let me see one more time. W shapes. US Imperial metal deck. So that should be it. Alright, so I'm a little stumped here, but I'll keep going anyway, just so you can see. So basically, let's have it come in as something weird. And we'll have to map it again later, I guess. So it's going to come in as a HSS 8 by 8. So I guess we can at least see the behavior. Now, when it comes across, I guess another issue we usually have is that you won't be able to see it usually when it comes in first because of visibility options down here. I don't use Revit on a daily basis. I gotta start using it a little bit more. So let's just see. It's going to take a second. It's putting in all the connections and all that sort of stuff. So we'll give it a second. We'll see, and then we might have to just go and turn off the decking. Whatever those members are, we can go into the visibility graphics to do that. So it's going to take a minute. It's not a huge model, but it's not small either, I guess. So I don't know why those families won't come in. I don't know if I need to change the type of the decking in advanced steel before I bring it over. That the decking is not, it's not giving me the option to change that beam because it comes in as a beam to decking. Anyway, what I'll do is I'll pause this for a second until this loads up, and we'll see how we can continue. Right, so the model has come in. It took about another 30 seconds to a minute maybe. So this is what I see here. And you're kind of going, well, where is everything? So you can see there's a column there. So what we want to do is, let's change the visibility here. We'll change this to shaded, and let's change this to fine. And it's not changing anything here. So what we'll do is we'll go to the little house, which will bring us to a little 3D model. And now we can see a little better. Now, as you can see, the detail level has gone back to medium. So go to fine, because each one, every time you change this, it's just view specific. So the colors are a bit wacky, so that doesn't help our situation. Now you can see all these tubes have come in for the decking, so it's quite humorous. So let's change this visibility to shaded, and we want to turn off the analytics. Let's turn off this analytics. Where is it? This one here? No, over here. And that'll turn off those red lines and stuff. We don't really need them. See, so they're gone. So everything looks pretty good. Let me see if I have. Yeah, so I'm missing some plates. So what we need to do is go to visibility graphics. So VV or VG. Scroll down through this. Go to your structural columns. So everything seems to be turned on there. Let's open them up. Structural columns, location lines, structural connections. Everything seems to be okay. I'm going to go through all these because my connections aren't showing up. And okay, so actually, I apologize. My connections are showing up. I have, this job is not, the guy doesn't want fabrication drawings, so I only have one moment connection done in here, and you can see there's a tube which is actually decking in the way. So it has brought it in correct. Problem is, this is not the model I want to use. I have two models. One for actually doing the job, and I have one for visualizing the job with the connections added. But what I'm going to do while I'm in here is, let's just go to Twinmotion and see this in Twinmotion, and it'll show you how to use this. Not responding, that's helpful. And it's going to load this model into Twinmotion. Existing project, okay. No, sorry, we want to do new project, obviously, right? So I have made the mistake of doing existing project, and we want to do a new project, so it'll bring this in as a new project. So I'll give it a second. We want to do a new project, okay. This is your directions on how to use Twinmotion. It's synchronizing the data, which you can see it didn't do last time because I didn't pick a new file. So it's bringing in the model basically, and you can see what's happening. Now, of course, I did not turn off those structural tubes, so they're going to show up in this. So here's your model. So as you can see, all those structural tubes, really annoying. So let's see if we can turn them off. So what we want to do is, let's minimize this down. Let's come back in here. So these tubes, which are here as well, because there's decking running this way. What you can do is you can go into this edit type, and let's see if we can change it in here. Load family, US Imperial. Let's see, we want to go back, Great Tech. Not Great Tech, sorry, Program Data, Autodesk. Let's find Revit 2020, Families, English. That's not it. Family templates. Revit. Libraries. US Imperial. Sorry about that. So let's see if we can change it here. Like I say, I'm not the most experienced in Revit. That's not letting me. So it's not letting me bring the decking in there for some reason. So load. So I'm having the same issue now. Alright, so what we'll do is, let's go in. Let's see if we can do a little workaround for now. Obviously, we don't want the decking to be in as tubes, but for now, let's have a look here. If we go to structural framing, vertical bracing, see if we turn off the structural framing, that turns off everything. We turn off the girders, it'll turn off the girders. So what I want to do is just turn off those tubes, and then at least I could go back to the Twinmotion and the tubes would be gone. Let's click this, edit family. So this is what this looks like. Now I can go in and edit it this way, which maybe what I might do if I didn't have an answer, but I'll try and get an answer first. So if I select this and have a look through here, type, so it's coming in the structural framing. Maybe that's my problem. And it's not giving me the option to change it to decking. So I don't know. I couldn't change it on the way in. I can't change it now. So well, let's see what we got here. Select all instances. So we can hide them all. Not obviously a great workaround, right? Well, I guess that's what a workaround is. It's not a great solution. It's a workaround. So now let's see if we go back to Twinmotion. We can see this should just be visible, what's visible in Revit, but it has not updated yet. So let's see, file. So let's see, it's not, no. As you can see, I'm no expert on this. I just like to, I find it useful to record things that I'm doing for my own. I started because it was for my own benefit, so I could go back and watch videos and understand what I had done when I do something right. Obviously that's not the case right now. New project. Let's see if it comes in without those tubes this time. And then I obviously need to go back and figure out how to make those tubes, tubes into decking. Alright, so now the only problem is it's taking out some of my beams as well. So that's kind of weird. That's a little bit weird. So you can see all my outside beams have gone now. So that's all my outside beams are here in this model. So don't know what happened there. So obviously that's not ideal, right? So I guess we'll leave it there. I'm going to put up this video anyway, even though it was, I guess, what you would call a fail video. But I'm just going to put it up my channel anyway. I don't know, maybe somebody's having the same issues. Maybe somebody can tell me what I'm doing wrong. Alright, thank you.